Welcome to ISE's Equity Index Weekly Outlook, a weekly outlook on ISE and other industry indexes, hosted by Patrick Ceresna, a derivative market specialist and investment manager with extensive expertise in options and the broader derivative markets. ISE trades options on more than 15 proprietary sector indexes, as well as broad-based indexes and a variety of licensed benchmarks. ISE continually enhances its trading systems and develops new index options products to provide investors with the best marketplace and investment tools to trade smarter.
Hello and welcome to the ISE Equity Index Outlook for November 2nd, 2009. This is Patrick Ceresna. First off, I want to take a look at the S&P 500 using that SPDR exchange traded fund symbol SPY. We've been looking for a market top for over a month up in these zones. We were emphasizing the fact that a market top is a process and not an event. And the thing, we were at levels and still are at levels where market top should occur. We have now seen a dramatic pullback right into that 103 to 105 level, but that doesn't particularly mean that the market's just going to free fall from here. Really, at this juncture, we are at a support level where the selling could at least stall for now. That may in fact lead to what could potentially be head and shoulder style formation, where we have another rally attempt. Whether that rally even can go all the way back up to previous highs to create a double top, it could, but in the same regards, any rally that fails will certainly come back and retest that 99-100 zone on the downside. Now that's one scenario, but there really is a legitimate chance that the selling could be much stronger here and actually first come down and test that 99-100 zone with a very rapid drop early in the week. If this is the scenario that develops, it probably would have very bearish implications. If we make it down there and we begin some sort of a rally attempt that is very lame and doesn't have any strong follow through, then we could really start putting the nails in the coffin on this bull run and probably start to have the confidence to say that we're going to be in a multi-month market correction. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE U.S. Regional Banks Index, which is the symbol JLO. We were talking about that 19.5 area where, in fact, if the market was to break down below those levels, it would probably start a corrective wave down. Now, our next focal point on the downside isn't until that major support down in the $15 to $16 area, but more than likely, we're not going to go in a straight line down there. There's a significant support level coming in here where there's all the retracement zones of the last rally, so more than likely we will somewhere in the next dollar or more on the regional banks here get some sort of a bounce off of there, but in the bigger picture there probably will be a test down into that 15-16 zone. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Syndex, which is the symbol SIN. This is an index of all the casino, tobacco, and distiller companies. The selling came in very hard here. We were looking for this to be one of the ones that reverses strongly and has the potential for a full market pullback to come in. We're definitely getting that. We already broke the 104, 106 level, and we're right now at a critical 98 to 100 support resistance level. There really is a chance that we're going to get some sort of a bounce here, but we certainly do not have any bullish outlook on this play here. More than likely, any retracement, especially back up into the 105 area on the upside, might just be good entries for another short leg on the downside. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Home Builders Index, which is the symbol RUF. And we were over the last few weeks talking about that retracement zone, that top blue box, and suggesting that if in fact the home builders reject there, that this would be a very good shorting opportunity on the downside. We did finally get that breakdown off of that retracement zone. We're heading quite strongly on that downside move. We are looking for this initial measured move to finish down in the 825 to 875 area. The one thing that usually happens though is that the middle wave on the way down could in fact be an extended one, so we probably could see a very strong thrust on the downside if that $9 level is broken, but we probably are not expecting this to come all the way back down to the $7 level in the first push. There probably will be another retracement wave higher before we have a breakdown that could go that low. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Natural Gas Index, which is the symbol FUM. And we had a measured move target up in the 110 to 115 area. That's been an area of quite a bit of interest over the last month. Not only did we hit it over the last 2 weeks, but we now have had a very dramatic reversal off that level. So at this juncture, we're going to now just put a focal point up in that zone, but more than likely, this is going to be a key reversal point. Now, initially, we may see some selling that goes even as low as this 90-93 level, but more than likely, we are going to still get some sort of a bounce higher. But if that natural gas index again fails to make a higher high in any way, then more than likely we're seeing an intermediate top coming in here. Next here, I want to take a look at the ISE Mini FTSE 100 Index, which is the symbol UKX. And over the last few weeks, we were suggesting that a few market pushes can push as high as the 530 area marked by that blue box. But we were not expecting any rally of major significance to push higher, and we were still looking for a market top. Now I adjusted that focal point to be up into that 520, 530 area because we did get that reversal. And similarly to the way we're looking at our outlook on the S&P 500, we're probably expecting some in the next a few dollars down here, some sort of a market bounce that could potentially push back towards that 515 to 520 area. But overall, if at this stage the FTSE fails to make a higher high, more than likely we are also going to see an intermediate market top come in here. That was your ISE Equity Index Outlook. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For more information about Patrick Ceresna and to sign up for free index options trade alerts, visit www.optionsource.net. To learn more about ISE index options, visit us at www.ise.com/indexoptions.